What's up, nerds? Today's a cool day. It's beer review day. Got some beer mail from an absolute legend, Dan Disletz of Fuck It, Let's Brew It. And it's beer mail that I've never seen before. I've never seen anyone do this before. It's crazy. So basically what we have here is two beers. First beer, maybe not super traditional. It is a stout, sort of. Check this out. Check out how rad this is. Pockwahawk Caviar. So, if anybody knows Dan, you've watched Dan's videos. If you don't, you should. Dan's an interesting cat. What he did was took his beer and used his molecular gastronomy background to do this. Let me angle this thing right. He made beer caviar out of a stout, a clam stout, I believe. So check it out. This is beer. This is a beer mail. Cheers, kids. It's awesome. It's the coolest idea ever. It holds all of the roastiness. Obviously the mouthfeel maybe a little bit off for style, you know, if you're brewing to style, it's a little off. But Dan, this is one of the coolest things I've ever seen, dude. And the tins are awesome. It's like actual caviar. At least I assume. I've never had actual caviar because I live in the fucking Midwest. We don't do caviar here. I guess maybe I have. I don't know. Either way, dude, that's awesome. It's super awesome. It's the coolest thing ever. I know there's some other guys that got this. I'm really curious to see what they think. Because this is one of those... Dan put himself out there with this. This is going to be a love it or hate it thing, I think. I love it. I love this. I love the creativity of it. I love the entire idea of it. I'm only pissed that it had to sit in my fridge for longer than I would have liked. Well, I got holes cut in my leg, but... cheers, Dan. This is... What do you say? He's a legend. And he sent mini spoons, too. I didn't even know they made spoons this size. Everything in Wisconsin, we're fat people. We use the big spoons. Anyway, I have a little of that left. I think I'm gonna give it to Kristen. I can already see the look she's gonna put on her face when I show her beer caviar, but we'll give it a shot. Let's go to beer number 2. This is it's a Midnight Ride, I believe. I left the sheet of paper upstairs that explains all of this shit. But this is an American Pale Ale. Maybe IPA? I should really go get the sheet of paper. Dan, I apologize. I know the basic concepts here. We're just working on we're overviewing right now. So, let me get this one poured into a syringe. This is a hoppy beer turned into a fluid gel that is, I think he said it would be a good ice cream topping. I think we're going for the direct injection method though, because this also, how rad is this? Super rad. So I think what I'm gonna do, once I figure out how to... There we go. Let's get a nose on it. What do you say? It doesn't really work that way. Okay, well, there's some on the floor over there now. That came out a little harder than I expected. Oh my god. Okay, so hold on. Let me clean this up. So this is, presentation-wise, my fault, totally. Let's try it again. Okay, here we go. Let's get a pour. So there is your American Pale Ale. That's a beer that I got in the mail from a friend of mine. How rad is that? Anyway, let's get a taste on it. Cheers, kids. It tastes like a pale ale. The hops jump right off the page at you right away. Grassy. A little bit of citrus. I'm not sure what he hopped it with. But if anything could get cooler than the caviar, beer in a syringe that you can drink with a spoon. And you can make it look like Dairy Queen ice cream. It's the coolest thing ever. I could not do this. I don't have the slightest clue how to do this. This takes, man, the bitterness is so good. It hits right away. Like it feels like it's going to be hard, big bitterness. Then it just fades away. Leaves you with the grassy hops. And a little malty finish. Not a ton of malt in it, but who does this? Who? No one. No one does this. Damn, absolutely, dude. This is the coolest thing I've gotten in a long time. I don't even know what else to say. I want to send you some stuff back, but I have to step my game up like... We have to go like 10 levels up to even come close to this. So I'm going to go show these to Kristen and watch her look at me like, what are you doing? But I'm used to that. Anyway. Cheers, kids. Dan, Yandu, buddy, this is like the coolest thing ever. Probably said that once or twice, but honestly, it's a beer you can't even spill. Yandu nerds. Go make gel out of stuff. Enjoy the fruits of a scientist's labor. Cheers. It's so good. Okay, so I took these up and I gave them to my wife, Kristen. Predictably, the caviar, she said, it's good, I guess, but that's not a texture I really need. Fair. I did kind of spring these on her. And the IPA, again, like, it's cool, but I don't really need to do that again. So, basically, for Kristen, that's winning, Dan. You just won. So I figure I have a little bit left. This wouldn't be a fuck it, let's brew it production without half and halving these. So, cheers, Dan. That there is the best half and half I've ever poured. Cheers, buddy. It's like it's kind of like a black IPA. A roasty black IPA. How they're gone. So good. Such a cool idea. Damn. Cheers, dude. Here's to you. Cow on a surfboard. Love you, buddy.